You guys have seen the video of Josh Hawley running. We'll show it to you again because it's fun in a minute. But they showed it in the January 6th hearings last night. So of course I've been wondering how's he going to respond, because you can't let that sit. I mean, it's just awful. He looks like a clown because in the beginning he's putting up the big strong, fists to the protest, the rioters, like as he's walking past them. And later when he realizes his own life is in danger, it's like run through the halls, right? So today he's in Tampa for a TPUSA event. So he's gonna try to like man his way out of it. I mean, I was maybe I was running like a coward, but no way. So I'm curious what the excuse is gonna be and how he's gonna frame it. Now we have our answer. Let's watch.
I objected on January 6th last year to the state of Pennsylvania. And I just want to say to all of those liberals out there in the liberal media, just in case you haven't gotten the message yet, I do not regret it. And I am not backing down. I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to cower. I'm not going to run from you. I'm not going to bend the knee. Here I am standing in front of you, and I am unbowed, I am unrepentant, and I'm unafraid. And if I can do it, you can do it.
No, wait a minute. Let's be clear. You are not running from liberals. You're running from conservatives. So you see the misdirection? They always do it. No, you're afraid your own supporters were going to murder you. Remember Trump's rioters had, with the big giant Trump flags, the people who actually did kill folks, right? That broke into the building. The reason why they were all running, including Josh Hawley, in fact, Josh Hawley was like sprinting past the other senators, right? Is because he thought, oh my God, MAGA guys are gonna kill me. So you see, and the crowd is so easy because it's a TPUSA. The combined IQ in that room is like 90. Okay, so he's like, I will not run from liberals. They're like, oh yeah, he was running from liberals. Was he? Okay, no, he wasn't. And so maybe, to be fair to Josh Hawley, maybe he's saying, I will not run from the left. I'll run from you guys though. You guys are really scary. You can
do it too. This is that promotion and that push and that indoctrination. Again, this is the young folks, right? TPUSA is when they're trying to preach to the high schoolers and the college students, right? Yeah. They have to try and set this agenda for that next generation because they know they're losing out on these folks. So when you have something embarrassing like this happen, or even when you see younger folks that are paying attention to these hearings and paying attention to seeing what's happening, Josh Hawley's all over social media. You think these folks aren't on social media seeing him running and afraid after he throws up a white power fist to his folks out there that are about to run into the building as well? Do you think they don't know that? So he thinks if we can say this enough times where I can flip this on its head, maybe they'll believe it because they want to. As long as they want to believe it, as long as I give them a reason to, maybe enough of them will buy it. But I honestly, I don't think it's gonna work. I remember yesterday when they ran this, I said every time Josh Hawley sticks his head up, if it's September when Cenk finally gets his doctor's appointment, or by midterms, every time he says anything, be like, Josh, what's your response to what happened back in July when they point out that you were running from insurrectionists right after promoting and pushing them and inciting them further? What do you think about that? Why were you running? Who were you running from? Where were you going? What did you think was gonna happen to you? He shouldn't be able to stick his head out in front of any cameras unless he's on Tucker Carlson's show like he was last night. He's not gonna ask him any of that until he finally says, yeah, I was scared of what they were gonna do to me. But he won't. Instead, he'll say he's a badass.
It's funny to me that whenever conservatives are getting roasted in the press, they always end up on Newsmax or on a stage for TPUSA. Josh Hawley ends up running down to Florida, and boy, are his legs tired. And then he makes this comment to the crowd, I'm not running from them. And I bet the crowd doesn't even understand the irony of him using the word running there, because so many members of the right have been discouraged from even watching the hearings. So they might just think that what was covered in the hearings was damning for Hawley in the context of being found guilty of inciting an insurrection, but they might have no idea that he was running from the insurrectionists. Thankfully, it's going a little bit viral online, but we know that algorithms keep people in their echo chambers. Many members of the right may have no idea that he was even running from the insurrectionists.
Yeah, so normally I would agree with you, and normally I would say, hey, him flipping it is gonna totally work. I mean, he's now famous for running. And by the way, that's probably what 90% of people know him for. Remember, these folks have almost no name recognition. We're knee deep in politics, but most people don't know who the hell Josh Hawley is. In fact, they did a poll of Republicans who might run for president. I forget if he came in at 0% or 1%, but I was shocked at how low it was, right? So he's famous for running, and he says, I will not run. And the right-wing audience is normally like, oh, the opposite of truth. We love it. Remember, they're at a TPUSA event. And Charlie Kirk, who's the head of TP, it sounds funny every time, is like, the liberals are trying to indoctrinate your children, so that is why we are going to the young and indoctrinating them first. And everybody's like, ah. Wait, what? Okay, so normally I would agree with you, Jessica, that they don't tolerate nonsensical stuff. They love it, right? If you tell them the opposite of the truth, the Republican voters can't get enough of it. But in this case, he's screwed because, especially young conservatives, they love memes. They love stuff that's funny online. So he's screwed up because this is funny. So we're gonna show you the video. We can't do it with music, but you could picture Chariots of Fire, which people have put into. My favorite was the Benny Hill song. Okay, so let's watch Josh Hawley and picture the memes in your mind.
Senator Josh Hawley also had to flee. Earlier that afternoon, before the joint session started, he walked across the east front of the Capitol. As you can see in this photo, he raised his fist in solidarity with the protesters already amassing at the security gates. We spoke with a Capitol police officer who was out there at the time. She told us that Senator Hawley's gesture riled up the crowd. Later that day, Senator Hawley fled after those protesters he helped to rile up stormed the Capitol. See for yourself.
My favorite part is the dude he runs past when he's going down the stairs. The guy's like, whoa, you're going fast. Okay, you know what you guys should do? Take the video of him saying, I will not run, and put it on top of him running. Okay, and that's gonna be fun. It just broke, the story just broke. So otherwise we would have done it for you.
Right,
but internet,
that's one
proceed.
of the easy thoughts. So any Democrat, anybody who's running anything, anybody in any position of power, get your staff to put this together and point out every time. You have a voice, you have a platform. So talk about it every time you talk about Josh Hawley. Just point out he's a runner.
Yeah, put the I will not run to the run video and add a little bit of Benny Hill.
There you go. Memeing is good for pushing your campaign. Look at John Fetterman.
Exactly what I was gonna say. I wrote down Fetterman. That's why, like right now, Fetterman and Oz are around tied according to the polling. I'm telling you right now, Fetterman's gonna win by about 10 points because he's memeing the living crap out of Dr. Oz. And so the traditional journalists will tell you, oh, that doesn't matter, it's just people online. It's not gonna matter at all, okay? I'm gonna tell you right now, it definitely matters. Because if you make the Republicans look weak and silly, their own side values strength so much, it actually takes away their energy and makes them vote for them less, makes them turn out less. And it's what Democrats have not understood until Fetterman. So yes, JR is right, do it to Hawley. You might win in Missouri. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.